everyone, it's me, Tafara. I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about the second of the universal principles. Again, from my book. I didn't actually create the principles, but I talk about them in the book. The second one is the principle of correspondence. And you probably heard the phrase, as above, so below. It's very popular. Actually, I'm not sure who originally coined that, but it is found in the Kabbalion, which is the first written work about the 7 universal principles that is known, although they existed well before that. In fact, you find them all over the Bible, written in certain scriptures. And, well, I'll talk about the timeline of things later, because the Bible is written, as you all know, in different parts and pieces at different times. But with regard to the principle of correspondence, you find it in 2 notable places. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 10, in the Lord's Prayer, you see it there, on earth as it is in heaven. So that's a reference to 2 different, what I would call realms. You know, heaven is a realm, and earth is a realm. But with respect to the spiritual and the physical, you know, you can look at it that way, or the spiritual and the mental, or the mental and the physical. So again, on earth as it is in heaven is saying that what happens in one realm is connected to, and to a certain extent mirrored in, the other realm. And in fact, Jesus confirms this elsewhere, later in Matthew, but also in the other Gospels, reflecting this. I think they all make mention of this in one way or the other. But in Matthew, it's in chapter 18, verse 18, where Jesus says, you know, assuredly I say, what is bound on earth is bound in heaven, and what is loosed on earth is loosed in heaven. And so again, it's showing us that what's happening in heaven, rather on earth, you know, is happening in heaven, and vice versa, you know, in some ways. So, but there's definitely a correlation or correspondence, you know, type relationship between corresponding, I think I said that wrong, relationship between what's happening on earth and what's happening in heaven. For example, someone mentioned, you know, because we're in election season, you know, here on earth, because many countries are having their elections this year. There are prominent elections that are happening in the spirit realm as well. So if you've noticed things, you know, being more chaotic, you know, spiritually, it's probably because of election season, you know, in the spirit realm. So it's just food for thought. So what I would say is, kind of summarizing this principle, be careful, you know, what you put into motion, you know, in your environment, you know, because there will absolutely be a corresponding, you know, connection to what's happening mentally or emotionally, and also spiritually. Until next time, bye for now.